Two teams, two conferences. It's a road game for the Rockets. And Houston is looking to play Texas big. We're at the Phillips Arena. The Atlanta Hawks plan to take advantage of home court. Thanks for tuning in, everyone, to this broadcast of NBA basketball. I'm Kevin Harlan. And with me today, Steve Kerr, Clark Kellogg, and our sideline reporter, Doris Burke. And the Houston Rockets starting five. Beverly and Harden man the backcourt. Terrence Jones is down low with Howard. And it's Ariza in the three.
That's a quick foul to pick up here in the opening quarter.
Now, here is Harden. Millsap grabs the miss. Houston on D. Millsap sets the pick for T. Pass to Korver. At the top of the key, Horford. The Hawks working the ball around. Clock at 6. Here's Carroll. And yes, sir, that one drops.
You know, the issue really with Atlanta this year and moving forward isn't that they're a bad team. They've just been kind of stuck in that middle road of mediocrity. They're competitive, play hard. They're hoping to find a way to get to the next level now.
Teague can't hit.
That's terrific defense right there to prevent from converting. Hammer time!
Wow.
Hammer time!
That's not as easy as he made it look, guys. You've got to have some skills to pull that baby off.
Well, he's got plenty of those skills necessary, partner.
Man.
Oh, you know it. The guy can climb the ladder, can't he? Well, he's off to a good start, and he's a guy who we know. I mean, if he gets going early, he can give you problems all day.
Korver kicks to Carroll. Outside Teague. No good. So Houston will take it the other way. And it's Houston on the break. Out of bounds, Atlanta will take possession.
Let's take a little closer look at Jeff Teague, some of his numbers. Some good stat lines for him recently. You can put his numbers up among the best lately. 9th in assists, 14th in free throw shooting. And he's been quite an offensive threat, averaging enough points to put him in the top 20 in scoring.
And, you know, looking again, Steve, at his place among the top 10 assist men, he's been providing a lot of room service dimes to his teammates, and I hope they appreciate it.
And that one is stuffed right through. He can fly, can he? He'll make you forget he's a point guard sometimes.
Yeah, when he does decide to attack the basket, Kevin, he can do it with the best of them.
And this is the time to attack with these two teams locked in such a close game.
Patrick Beverly is absolutely a hound dog defensively. He's got so much pit bull in him and how he goes about defending people at that guard spot. He's not a big playmaker or scorer. He's basically a three-point shooter and a defensive specialist.
Things have kind of gone south for him here in the quarter.
Again, the miss by Harden.
Nobody anywhere close to him. Where's the defense? He's got to make that shot, though.
T dishes to Korver. Back to T. Down low. Puts up the baby hook. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot. And Patrick Beverly, a nice find for the Houston Rockets. Makes an ideal pairing with Harden in the backcourt.
Yeah, he sure does, Kevin, because he's tough, he's defensive-minded. He's a good complement to Harden, and I think any team in the league would love to have him just because of that toughness and that competitive desire.
Now, here is Harden. 14 points from him the last game again.
Well, James Harden is a pure scorer, but for him to get this Rockets team where they hope to go, I think he has to lead in more ways than just offensively. Really needs to set the example with his defense, his effort, and his unselfishness as well.
And Harden is a great passer, but last season at times it seemed like he settled into being a ball stopper. He's so talented, so gifted offensively. He's an excellent offensive player when he's isolated. But this team has so much offensive talent. I think they're best served to keep that ball hopping. And that goes for any team, but clearly a team that has the weapons that Houston.
And Trevor Ariza is going to pick up a foul here. That is his first foul of the game.
Terrific defensive play to cut him off and square up.
And he took a shot. Excellent toughness to get in there and make a play. I love that kind of work.
Here's Schroeder. Takes a three. Houston in the lead. Harden outside. Fires the three. And he gets it to go. Harden's got 9. And you think of the superstar two guards who have won titles over the years, whether it's Kobe Bryant in Los Angeles or Dwayne Wade in Miami, Steve, they've all gotten after it defensively.
Yeah, and I think that's where Harden has to take the next step, in my opinion. When he's locked in, he's great. You know, he's got the long wingspan, he's got the strength. It's just about having that focus and that energy, that intensity that you need at the defensive end.
Josh Smith, he's checked in for Trevor Ariza. Harden outside. Jones sets the pick for Harden. Again, the miss by Harden.
And little to no chance of that shot going in.
Yeah, that was a tough one right there.
Sefolosha passes to Scott. Atlanta again missing.
Oh, you have to get a hand in his face because that's his.
At the end of one, a closely contested game so far. Rockets lead by 3. And the second quarter will get underway just after this short break. And off we go, a close game now starting the second quarter. And when you consider how the Rockets are doing, Steve, Clark, what are your thoughts?
And the difference to this point has been defense. This club has really gotten after it, and that's what's gotten them this lead.
Well, there's nothing that's gone up that hasn't been contested so far.
Taking a look at the Rockets. Terrence Jones is down low with Howard. Beverly and Harden man the backcourt. And it's Smith in at the 3 slot.
Look at the big man there. He knows how to go up and get that rebound.
Well, the Rockets, wouldn't you say, are really to be commended, Clark, for rebuilding this team without tearing it down to the studs or tanking, if you will.
Yeah, absolutely, Kevin. I mean, they've improved dramatically with Harden and Howard. But this is a team that's held a winning record in the West now for 8 straight seasons. Pretty impressive.
It is. Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. Schroeder to Bazemore. And the 3 off target. Rockets leading by 7. And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, Doris Burke. Doris, over to you.
Well, Kevin, we all know James Harden, one of the league's leading scorers at the free throw line. Coach McHale has said when he's able to play downhill before the defense gets set, he's just a handful. He's a great finisher, a great free throw shooter, and he's got a knack for getting fouled. Guys, Harden is fast, strong, and so sneaky with that sweep-through move.
He lives at the line, Doris. Thanks. And now let's check in on the 2 guards from around the league and see which one of them is playing the stingiest defense over the span of the last 10 games. 5th on the list, James Harden.
Well, this is a very intense group. You know, those steals haven't come by accident. They've gotten them through the effort they're willing to expend on that aspect of the game.
Right on. I mean, they're lockdown defenders, all of them. As gritty a group of guys as you can have on the perimeter.
And it's a completely new group for Atlanta. And then for Houston, Ariza comes in for Smith. And it's Terry in for Patrick Beverly. James Harden, Clark. voted by a majority of NBA GMs last season as the #1 shooting guard in the entire league.
Really hard to argue that, Kevin. I mean, he's an elite scorer, second in the league in free throw attempts per game last season. And he's also a really, really good passer, able to make his teammates better because he draws so much attention, and he's a crafty and willing passer.
And Harden hand in glove with the Rockets' offensive philosophy. 80% of his shot attempts come from either beyond the arc or in the paint. That combination of shooting with slashing ability, a real key to his effectiveness.
Houston making a switch here. Brewers checked in.
Boy, that is a tough shot.
On the basket by Jones.
Man, their offense is really cranked up in the second quarter.
Yeah, they've got it going now. Above 60% shooting for the night, and it's going to be tough to beat them when they shoot it like that. Oh, what an amazing throwdown. Fearless to go after a big guy in the paint like that.
And James Harden among the league leaders in scoring and scoring efficiency for 2 seasons running. Even bad shots for most players are average ones for him with his great skill level. And the other thing that makes him such a potent scorer, he gets to that foul line to the tune of about 10 times a game.
Wow, they are just red hot, guys, not missing a thing.
Sometimes you see a player get on a tear like this, Steve, but never an entire team.
There's the bucket. Good. Horford's got his first 2 points. Jones drives in.
They've done a lot of good work with the ball, really moving both the ball and moving bodies, getting quality chances at the hoop.
And they're not wasting chances when they get them. I mean, they're hitting their shots.
Carroll dishes to Horford. Soft touch off the glass.
That is some real serious dime dropping there. Exquisite assist.
Howard with this screen on Teague. Here's Brewer. And the layup falls. Brewers got 4 points now in the quarter.
Another bucket in the paint. That's something they just have not been able to stop today.
I think it's time to make some adjustments defensively, Clark. I mean, what they've got going right now is not getting it done.
Houston making some changes. Joey Dorsey's checked in for Howard. And it's Montiunas in for Jones. Teague can't hit.
You know, he just hasn't looked right to me. A bit out of sorts, if you will. Something's off with his mechanics, at least as I look at it. That's the risk you run by staying out there as he picks up his third.
Terry the pass to Montiunas. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
The number of points they've scored in the paint already today is pretty eye-opening, Steve.
No, it's off the charts. It really is. And defensively, I mean, they have to start shutting down some of those lanes to the hoop. No, it looks like he's finally found his footing in this game. His first quarter was a real struggle, but he's gotten it going now.
The Rockets shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
This season has not been kind to them at the free throw line, guys. They're only making about 71%.
Yeah, it's been a very frustrating season for them in that regard, guys.
Josh Smith, he's checked in for the Rockets. Pablo Prigioni comes in for Jason Terry. Into Millsap. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. Ariza goes in. The Rockets have been perfect so far from the free throw line, 6 for 6. And the first one drops.
Trevor Ariza, 2 shots. Under 6.
Both free throws good from Trevor Ariza. 9 seconds left to play in the first half. Teague kicks to Korver. Shoots the 3. And that one's good. Korver